Yeah, quiet. Good morning. We're on? Okay. All right. It is the 22nd day of June, 2026. It is 9 a.m. We are in the Commissioner's Courtroom in the Aransas County Courthouse located at 308 North Live Oak, Rockport, Texas, 78382. And I call this regular meeting to order. Please stand and join us with the invocation.
Father God, we're always thankful for the blessings of a new day, just being able to get out of bed, stand on our feet, and enjoy this beautiful place that you've allowed us to live in. And Lord, throughout the Bible, you have reminded us that we need to remember those times where your mighty acts have provided for us. And Lord, we've prayed real hard for months and months for some rain, and you gave us rain in a mighty way, Lord. But I think we're ready now to have a little bit of a drying out period. So there's a lot of people suffering around this community and in the county, and we just pray your wisdom on how to solve some of the issues we have. We pray for these commissioners because they're going into the budget process and they're having meetings and making plans for the future. And Lord, we just pray your wisdom will go with them and guide their thoughts and actions, that they'll make decisions that will take care of the needs of this county, but also keep the citizens that are overburdened right now in mind. We trust you, Lord, through all these things as we give you this meeting today. Take control of it. Guide these commissioners. Bless their work. For it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right. Thank you. Roll call.
Commissioner Cheney,
Here.
Commissioner Casterline,
Here.
Commissioner Russo, Commissioner Dupnick,
Here.
and Judge Garza.
Here, we've got a full court. At this time, we don't have anybody signed up for citizens to be heard. Calling, nobody online? All right. We'll move on to item number 1, is a presentation by Patricia Arnold of the Aransas County Medical Services Incorporated regarding their programs and services in Aransas County. Good morning, Ms. Arnold.
Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to present today. I appreciate being here. ACMSI, that's Aransas County Medical Services, and so it's easier to say ACMSI. And yes, I'm the Executive Director for Aransas County Medical Services. What did I do there, Colin? So we're dedicated to improving the health and well-being of our community. We like to create a safe community with essential resources. We've provided you with the resource guide that we have available as well. As an experienced state of Texas community health worker, we help navigate the complex healthcare system. So people will come into our office, ask questions about what their diagnosis is, why their doctors are asking them to do this or that. We can help make phone calls to be able to help answer those questions for them, visiting with their own physicians about some of their questions that they can't really articulate very well, understanding their disease process and connecting them with the essential local and state resources, and then just advocating on their behalf. And then our fall prevention programs. The Community Resource Directory, we're currently working on the 2027 to 2028. You have one of these available to you. I also chair the Community Resource Coordination Group, and so that group was established back in 2023. We have over 118 members throughout the agencies of nonprofits, churches, and that basically is a unified vital services where we can come together in one room where we're not having to duplicate services, and we're working with the population together and with the Aransas County Indigent Care Services. We also have our medical equipment donation program, so we have gently used medical equipment that's donated to ACMSI, and some of those are wheelchairs, walkers, shower chairs. Some clients or community members are not allowed to go home without having their DME. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for Medicare to provide those, so they don't get it in the hospital. They can actually come and borrow one from us until their insurance pays for that and get them home safely. This also gives us an opportunity to talk about aging in place and our fall prevention. Here are some of the pictures. So we worked with one gentleman to get him a rollator and to also get a ramp so that he can have mobility. And this is a hospital bed that was donated to us that someone needed. And they were so happy to receive this bed that they sent us a picture of it. And then these are some of the other donated items that we do receive. All of those items are free coming out of our office. We're also a Level 3 community partner with the Texas Community Partner Program, connecting the Texas communities with the Texas H&H, the health services. So they're trained case assistant navigators who provide support through the Texas benefits. Those individuals come into our office. They're able to use our computer. They're able to have our assistant sit down with them and help navigate their account management and those things that they may need. And then here is our ACMSI became the American Heart Association AHA training site. We have 6 instructors underneath us. We teach CPR, first aid, stop the bleed, education awareness. We are currently in the process of doing the babysitter classes and the camp counselors training, and then we go into the training for the school districts right before school starts and CPR and first aid. We also have the harm reduction program. This was started a few years ago with Aransas County Sheriff's Department and Judge McGinnis's office. This is an opioid overdose kit, so it has Narcan. There's 2 Narcan or naloxone inside this kit. Some of the other information that we're working on right now, I learned so much from the kids that are using different things that they shouldn't be using. And so some of those are the Zen packs and the Dispo. That's an HTC wax. And then there's now the chlorophene, which does not show up on the dipstick that most people are carrying for the opioid overdoses. So just trying to keep the information out there to our first responders and what to look for. This is our There For You program and our ambassador program. Thank you so much for helping us with that. We did put your picture up there from our last proclamation, and then the red shoes that we had distributed. We also gave out 103 care bags, and then we are 100% compliant with our sexual assault response team here in Aransas County. So we're very proud of that. June 14th at 6 a.m., the Texas Forensic Nurse Examiners began here in our region. And we noticed that was a gap. There was only 2 hospitals that were able to do sexual assault nurse exams, and that was Doctors Regional and Driscoll Children's Hospital. So we worked with the Coastal Bend Regional Advisory Council to help bring in the Texas F&E, which they're located in the Houston area and the San Antonio area, and now they just opened an office in Corpus, and they began services on June 14th at 6 a.m. They partnered with the Purple Door, so the Purple Door responds with them. They have 90 minutes to respond throughout the region. So every hospital in the region is accepting sexual assault nurse exams rather than just 2, including our 24/7 ER right here in Rockport. So people do not have to leave and go into Corpus, Spawn Alice, Spawn Beeville, Spawn Clayburgh, all of the premiers, all of the hospitals in Corpus. And so as opposed to just 2 hospitals offering that, we now offer that throughout our region, plus right here in Rockport, Texas. So we're really proud of that program. Here is our CPR program, our Stop the Bleed program. We were able to teach some of the Stop the Bleed to the young 4-H kiddos. You'll see that picture there of them putting on a tourniquet. And then of course, Stop the Bleed at the school is every single year, and then our CPR classes that we perform. This is our Fulton Learning Center Junior Medical Program, where we go in and teach these kids every year. We're a part of this, and then they go and tour the emergency room, the doctor's offices, and the EMS. And then you received this. This looks horrible on this slide, but as far as the community health worker advocate, so far in the month of May, we had 25 contacts. We've donated 63 DME equipment. We've had 10 fall prevention, 38 first aid supplies are there for you. Community health worker, that's 27, either care bags or referrals. And then our CPP program where we're helping with Texas benefits, that's been 20 this month. And then diabetes awareness, that's 125. Just coming in to get equipment, talking to them about, what type of, their food that they should be eating and working out, different things like that. And then our steer assistant, that's 42. So we've either signed people up on the steer or talked to them about what they need to do to be prepared. And then our CRCG member referrals, that's 10. And then our CPR classes is a little low because that's May, and we're just now starting back up with our classes. And then our critical incident stress management is 2 this year. So this did not print out correctly, but so under our community health education program and directory, that's 15,000, and then the medical equipment program prevention senior safety, 10,000, and then the CPR and first aid and the program supplies, that totals the 35,000 that was allocated. So our impacts for this, it continues that we continue to be a liaison between you and our new Citizen of the Year, if he's here. And so we're available to help with emergency response and training, and we're liaison to you, enhanced support for first responders and healthcare workers. And we continue with our scholarship program, and we can thank you for allowing us to be here and to help with this community.
Looks like you're doing a lot with what we allocate to you.
Keeps us busy. Any questions?
No, they're a
Thank
great
you.
job.
Thank you for your leadership
wanna
and everything you
encourage-
do.
I'm sorry, I do want to encourage people also to take the Stop the Bleed or the first aid CPR training that's offered through you or through even through the Fulton Fire Department, I know.
Yes. Yes, so if you need any training, we can do that. Plus, we've also taught the police department, the sheriff's department, they're also instructors. We go in and teach the entire school district, which is required by the state of Texas, that they have that every single year.
Who has that arm, that wounded arm? And then-
So we have, ACMSI has one, and then one of our other instructors, Lamar Volunteer Fire Department, has
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, it's scary, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
they
brought
got
that to the hurricane
They got
conference.
A fake arm with wounds on it, and it bleeds, and you gotta stop the bleeding.
And
So
it'll
it's
keep bleeding, right?
It'll keep bleeding unless you stop that bleed. Absolutely. Any other questions or
No,
concerns?
I just want to make one comment. I was at the hurricane conference and everything, and I was really surprised at how many people were really fascinated with Aransas County's emergency services in Totem. There were 5 or 6 people, which is really odd, visited with me about across the board, but especially EMS. And I want to thank y'all for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. All right, do I have a motion to accept the consent
I
agenda?
move to accept it. Second.
We've got a motion and a second. I want to acknowledge a couple of donations. We've got a donation of a display freezer and coffee maker with an estimated value of $250 from Carl Compton for use at the Aransas County Airport. We also got a donation from the Aransas County 100 Club in the amount of $3,000 for the Aransas County Sheriff's Office.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Consent agenda is accepted. Item number 5.
Move to approve the appointment of Deidre Amaya to the Aransas County Pathways Steering Committee in the at-large position formerly held by Shelley Steckler to fill an unexpired term ending December 31st, 2028 pursuant to resolution number R30-2023A.
Second.
We've got a motion and a second. All right.
Ms. Amaya was going to try to make it this morning, but her daughter was scheduled for the driver's test.
That's right. Yeah.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Before we move on to item number 6, I wanted to Deputy Patterson, did you have anything to say? Okay. I saw you were here and you were the one that submitted that donation agenda item.
I just want to appreciate y'all's attention to it. Again, it's to help officers train efficiently with the breaching door, and those funds will help us purchase that item. And we can train, help train all officers within the Aransas County community. Again, thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Or is it Lieutenant, right?
Yes.
Lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant. Appreciate you. Item number 6.
I
Moved.
Go ahead.
Move to approve an agreement with Appraisal and Collection Technology for tax collection software to replace Harris Govern for the cost of $25,000 annually for 3 years, plus a one-time conversion fee of $15,000.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Good morning.
Good morning.
Anna?
This is, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get this for years, so this is kind of something that's going to help our office, and it's going to help our collections, and it's going to help our, connect with the delinquency attorneys. Will be able to get to their file, our software easier, so they'll be uploading their files instead of me having to do it. And then it also, the city, also, their liens will also be included in, so we'll be able to see a lot more when we're doing, especially when we're doing auctions for the sales.
I just have a couple of questions. I'm sure this is affirmative, but I just want to confirm Colin's familiar with the terms of this and knows what the software and hardware requirements are, and we're good? All right, good. And then on page 4, under taxes, it says that the customer shall be liable for and shall reimburse act for all sales, use, transfer, and other taxes, but we don't really have to pay those, correct?
No.
All right, so we file something with them. And then, is that conversion fee a one-time fee, or is that
It could be
an
broken
annual?
up, but it's in my budget to do it one time because the other entities are also helping. It's
Okay.
not all on county.
So like the NAV district, the
The
school,
Navigate,
and
the
the
school,
city?
the mud, yes, the city, yes. Because they, with my interlocal agreements with them, they also pay for my services. So I'm getting that gets put in their budget, and I've
Okay.
already sent that to them for their budgets, and it does work out where my budget is not increasing hardly anything with doing it the one time.
Okay,
Because the fee for Harris Govern has also gone up this year, and I'm paying quite a bit more than I normally have. I would be paying more if I stayed with them, so that's gonna offset.
all right, sounds good, thank you,
How long
Anna.
is it gonna take you to convert?
It could take up to 3 months to get it with a conversion and then make all the kinks out of it. It can, as long as everything transfers
kinks take
good,
a long time.
but you know how kinks can go. Hopefully, it'll be streamlined and easy. Because our last conversion was a nightmare, so I'm hoping this one is not gonna be so bad.
When will this take place? What's,
ASAP. I've already been sending files to them, so they've already been looking, researching those, and then once we get the contract signed, then they can move on to doing the conversion.
Well, your excitement's infectious because I'm excited because I know you brought this to me 3 years ago.
I have
like, a
been,
long time.
well, since we went on Harris Govern,
Yeah.
it's been a mess, and it's been something, and the late Jerry always told me, I don't care what you do after you take over the office, I'm not converting to another system. So I have been working on it since I took office, because this is something that I knew that we needed to help us.
Cool. I appreciate you.
And it's with Linebarger, so,
They are affiliated with
Yeah.
Linebarger, so it's gonna make it a lot easier for all the entities and myself to be able to, all the reports will be cohesive.
Good.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Castleline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
aye?
Commissioner Dupnick,
aye?
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 7.
I move to approve designating the Aransas County Clerk's public website as official electronic display for the posting of official and legal notices, including Commissioners' Court notices and agendas of meetings in lieu of physical posting pursuant to Texas Local Government Code 82.01, 82.051B and Texas Government Code 551.049, effective June 22nd, 2026.
I'll second that.
You've got a motion and a second. Madam Clerk? Morning.
This became available in September of '25, this, a law change for us. And as you can see with the list I provided y'all, it is no small feat to fit everything that is presented and filed for us as far as agendas and notices that have to be made to the public. It is not easy to get it on the bulletin board that we have available. Not only that, it's very time-consuming to move all that around and keep up with removing stuff. And now that the law has changed, that we can make it electronic on our website, I am asking y'all to approve that so that we can stop having to put paper on bulletin boards.
I was surprised at how many.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I really was surprised. Now, is this, if we accept this and everything, they'll send you their agendas and you'll just post them, and that's
Yep.
the notification that meets all the requirements?
Correct. And 90% of our postings are already sent to us electronically. They send them by email, and then we take a credit card over the phone for them. And so we're having to print the paper and all that. It's going to save money all the way around and time and stress on my staff.
Okay, good deal.
Hey, Colin, we got the technology to support this, or?
Okay, and it will be ADA compliant because 4 of us just saw a training video that really brought home how things have to be, which I know you're well aware of that as far as clicking on links and having things spelled out correctly, and I'm concerned about this.
Yes, ma'am. The new ADA compliant rules that are going to start affecting web pages for a county our size take effect in 2028. We are working towards getting our entire website as part of the rebuild project to be ADA compliant. Anything that's being posted now, we are making sure that it's text searchable, so screen readers and people can search through it for text and keywords and stuff. We are making sure the minimum standards are met as of right now that are required. And as we continue to progress forward for the new webpage to be launched.
And everything will be under the public notice banner on our website?
Yes.
I'll add it to that section.
There's going to be a link on the main page to take them to all those notices and agendas. We receive most everything in Word, but we already have the ability to save it to that PDF that is OCR'd. We already have that available to us, and that is what makes it text searchable.
Okay.
Is the county clerk's website separate from the county's website?
It is not.
We're just a page of the county website.
Okay, because when you say Aransas County Clerk's public website, that made me think you had a separate website.
I do not.
All right.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Nay.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye. Motion passes 4-1. Item number 8.
I move to approve order number O-7-2026, an order setting the sheriff's constable fees.
Second.
You got a motion and a second.
How do this year's fees compare to last year's? I didn't see where there was any kind of comparison in here, if they've changed.
There was only a minor change there was one constable fee that was not at the same amount that the sheriff's office was, so we fixed that one. And there is a new one this year that is a new law that the sheriffs can get paid for assisting in a repo of an airplane.
Okay, that was in yellow, so I
That's
figured
right.
that was new. Okay.
That's new. The only other change was just, I think they went up $5 on boarding small animals, and the large animals went up $5 per day.
Okay. Thank you.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza?
Aye. Motion passes 5-0. Item number 9.
Move to approve terminating negotiations with Argus Consulting Incorporated for professional engineering and design services related to the Aransas County Airport bulk fuel farm construction project and authorize staff to discontinue the current request for qualification procedure process.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, and thank you for making the motion. We, meaning me and Eric Smith, when we started working with Argus on this project to get their design fees, we determined that their fees were going to be beyond what we were prepared to pay at this point. It would eat too much into the money that would be left available through the grant to do construction at all. So we talked to TxDOT. I'll get into that on the next item, but right now we recommend that we abandon the RFQ process and that we move into what the next item talks about.
I think it was a good move because basically that fuel farm is a cookie cutter project. I mean, it's pretty much off the shelf,
Yeah.
and to have it re-engineered is a unnecessary expense.
And yeah, exactly. And I don't argue that engineering needs to be done. It's just that we feel like there's a way to do it that's going to cost a lot less money than what we're looking at already.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 10.
Move to approve authorizing staff to develop and advertise a request for proposals for a design-build delivery method for the construction and relocation of the Aransas County Airport bulk fuel farm.
Second.
Got a motion and a second.
Okay, and thank you again for the motion. This one is, this is the alternative to the previous item. And in this, instead of design bid build, this is design build that we're proposing. And after consulting with TxDOT Aviation, they feel like this is a project of size and scope that is best suited as a design build. And that the way that works is you hire one company to do the design and the build. They give you both deliverables for one fee. And we think we can get this done for a little bit cheaper if we go this route. And then it'll open it right up to the folks that would be doing the actual construction anyway. So in this project this size, it'll save you a step, and I believe it's going to save us a lot of money.
One of our sessions when we were mostly at the conference last week was on project management, and they went over the differentiation between RFQs, RFPs, design bid build, and design build.
Yes, ma'am.
So I feel pretty sharp this
Yeah,
morning.
well, I'm glad it does.
I don't know
Glad you
about
made
next
it.
week.
Right. Any more questions? I'd be happy to answer. Again, I think this is the best way to go. It's the best way to spend our money with this grant. And we may still not be, we may still come in at a point that we feel like we can't afford it right now, but I think this gives us the best shot.
Sounds good.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Item number 11.
Move to approve awarding the bid to Triton Environmental Solutions LLC to develop a land management plan for the Copano Cove Ranch acquisition project, a grant funded by the Texas General Land Office contract number 24-099-005-E379, Coastal Management Program Cycle 29, Project of Special Merit under the Gulf of Mexico Energy Security Act, and to authorize the county judge to sign hiring resolution number R-21-2026 and any necessary documents pertaining to this project.
Second.
I'll second it.
Oh, I'm
Got a
sorry.
motion and a second.
And I'd also like to recognize Steve Ferguson, who chaired the Land Use Management Subcommittee and worked very closely with his group and helped rate when we were first looking at rating some engineers, and then we've been in correspondence about this. So thank you, Steve.
And on this document, it shows that there were 3 deliverables, and this is a third of the deliverables?
It's 1/3 of them, and we can, depending on how soon we can get the contract done, we'll make that first deadline. Okay.
Thanks for being here, Steve.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 12.
I move to approve authorizing the termination of a convenience of Aransas County lease of the premises located at 2718 Highway 35 North and authorizing the issuance of a 60-day notice with premises to be vacated on or before August the 31st, 2026.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second, and I was going to present to the court that this is where the county clerk's office and County Judge Bianchi's office are located. I'm pretty positive that we could, I'm actually got bids for the changes that need to be made in this courthouse. And I'm pretty positive we can make them, get it completed before August 31st. But if not, we're going to work around it. But I do want to get rid of those leases. How much are those leases a month? I'm sorry.
Almost $5,700 a month.
Right, so it'd be a little savings
Oh, yeah.
there, but yeah, so if you have any objections or questions.
Bring
but-
everybody home.
Yes, it'd be awesome, fun, and I can't wait to have a little more traffic in this courthouse.
Not to mention the
You're not
connectivity
excited?
fees to that building.
Oh yeah, connectivity fees, it's just, we're gonna save some money. And because, we are in litigation for this building with the general contractor, we're just gonna go ahead and get these items completed.
That's good.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 13.
I move to amend the job description for the jail nurse to expand eligibility for the position to include both licensed vocational nurses, LVNs, and registered nurses, RNs.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second. Morning.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning,
Lieutenant.
Commissioners. How are you
Lieutenant
guys?
Hector.
Oh, any questions on this?
Yes.
Who are you?
Will there be an
Hector
additional?
Martinez, I'm the
There you go.
Administrative Lieutenant for the Detention Center.
That's good. Thank you.
Will there be an additional stipend if you hire an RN into this position, since there will be additional duties and there will be probably a higher level of education?
No, ma'am. We have the option to hire at a step 3 of that pay group, which we'll be doing that for that position.
All right. That's good.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
I'm sorry, Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye,
My
motion
apologies.
passes. Thank you, Hector.
Thank you.
Item number 14.
Move to approve the May 2026 monthly auditor's report.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second. Good morning, Miss Jackie.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. You have the report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I would like to point out, sales tax is running very nice. It's about 10% over. Our all expenses are also running about 10% under
Oh,
budget
wow.
numbers. If everyone will stay frugal and continue to be very mindful of their spending, we should end up this year in a very good position. I will take this time to tell you that I have a draft audit, and we did budget to go into fund balance by $444,000 last year. With the audit presented to me, we went in $8,000. So we did
Oh, my
come
gosh.
in a lot better than what we had budgeted.
We went in
So
how much?
$8,000
That's
instead of $444,000.
Well, I'll tell you what, from a commissioner standpoint, the whole county employee group has done everything they can. And we've been blessed in a lot of other areas, but whenever you're that far under where you thought you were gonna be, it has to be through employee assistance. Can't be just through, money management and moving things around. And so I saw that, and I just wanted to tell the employees of Aransas County, thank you very much, because, they spend the money.
Yes, sir, they do. I just asked, we've got another 6 months in this budget, that they continue their being frugal and continue being mindful of the budget, and let us do as good or better at the end of this year.
Jackie, I have a question, and this might just be my ignorance, but On the pages where it shows the general obligation debt and then you have the sales tax data, what all is incorporated in that sales tax data? Is it the healthcare sales tax, the hotel motel tax?
On the
The pages that look like this?
Oh, that is just sales tax. That's just the 8.25% that is collected for any purchases. That does not include any hotel motel. It does not include any of the venue tax. It is strictly just sales tax.
Okay.
And there are two different reports you will see. One of
Right.
them is for the general sales tax that's for reducing the tax, the property tax, and the other is the percentage, the 0.5% that goes to healthcare sales tax.
Okay. Would you be able to supply us going forward with what the collections for the hotel motel tax are in the venue? Or would we get those from some other source?
The treasurer provides those reports, and they're pretty updated on our website, but we could,
I can certainly
Yeah.
add that to my report if you would like to see that. That could
I don't
be
want to put
something-
additional work on you if that's.
No, that's fine. I mean, I have the information. And in fact, on that budget on a page, it's going
Right.
to show that. But I can do a little narrative on it and add that to my report.
Okay, if you would, please, I just think that would be great to have that information.
Sure,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
aye, motion passes. Item number 15.
Move to approve accounts payroll and payroll liabilities.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second.
You have the payroll liabilities, and accounts payable reports. They're normal. There's not anything really unusual. I do have a couple of capital projects that I would like to point out. PGAL, which is downtown Anchor and community building, some of their last invoices, it's just expenses, it's not any time. It's $467.65. Pape Dawson for our flood plan with the MIT mod was $38,728.73. Then we did approve at the last meeting to pay the fiber optic invoices.
Oh, yeah.
Those were included in this report for a total of $126,607.44. If you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them or get the answer for you.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. At this time, we'll hear reports from commissioners, elected officials, and department heads. No action will be taken. Got Daryl, come on up.
Good morning. Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. I just
Morning,
wanted to remind the court, as well as the citizens of Aransas County, that the portal to report drainage issues for our countywide stormwater master plan is still up and on our main county webpage. It's in a little green section there, so just like to get as much information as we can.
Pictures, descriptions, everything helps. With all this rain we've had in the past week,
Yes, sir.
yeah, there's a lot of chatter on social media, but instead of going there, go to our website.
Absolutely.
And report it.
That information will make it to the design engineers, and they'll continue to validate their models.
And we've also had comments about needing hydraulic engineers to do a study. That's exactly what this is.
Is what's going
about.
on, yes. And a lot of the areas that have been most affected have already been identified in the preliminary models.
Correct.
Go.
And I passed on to Daryl this morning, but I'll share it with public, that I had compliments from two of my constituents Saturday, I guess, Sunday, that they were so pleased that the water now is draining the way it's supposed to be and that they weren't flooded out. So they weren't people from South Rockport. But I did want you to know there are folks in the county that can see a difference and are very pleased. So thank you, and thank you to your team.
Well, I can talk for Peninsula Oaks. 7, 8, 9 years ago, really, you would have water standing for 2 weeks up there. I took my 2 granddaughters with me to go get donuts the other day, right in the middle of whatever the heaviest rain we had whenever we went to go get donuts, we went through the water, through the puddles. They wanted to splash us, so we went through the water and through the puddles. Whenever they came back, they wanted the same thing. We didn't have any.
I'm
So we
sorry.
were only gone about an hour. I mean, that is a lot of water out through that ditch out there.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Peninsula Oaks is a prime example of how good the water drains. I think Ms. Cockerham can tell you that too.
And this kind of reminds me that if you do have standing water in your ditches or on your yard, or you got puddles, you could go to environmental health and pick up those mosquito dunks. Because in the next week, these mosquitoes are going to be pretty bad. We are spraying, and they usually do it in the middle of the night. But yeah, just be patient.
And they only spray and go the direction that the wind's blowing.
Thank you.
Commissioners, you got anything? Okay, the only thing I got a couple of things. I do want to recognize Mike Gear. He was selected as Citizen of the Year from the Chamber of Commerce.
Yay.
And we got Patricia Arnold, a past Citizen of the Year, right? Were you? Yes. And then yesterday we had a Steve Russell statue. He created a statue of Guy Clark. It was unveiled in Fulton. It's right in front of, across from the tent of Charlotte Plumbers, and on the same property that the Fulton Inn is. Really cool statue, really cool event yesterday. And then Jeremy's still here. I was going to thank him. He a couple of weeks ago provided some training. It was Jeremy and Nanny provided some training for the courthouse personnel. Appreciate you in that. Dunks. And then I do want to call Mike up. Mike, come on up and tell me something good.
That was something that came from our conference too.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What am I talking about?
Tell me something good.
Anything good? Okay, well, and I'll tell you this, they're talking about the
Lights.
drainage. I've heard the same from the constituents around town, that the drainage is, the projects have apparently worked, because in places that traditionally we've had high water, we don't have those now. So I got out and drove the roads in the previous rain event, and I noticed it looked a lot better. Even Ruby Allen, although Daryl said he doesn't know how the walls are gonna, the erosion is gonna be on that yet, but it was moving the water. And only a couple of places I saw that clearly there were clogged culverts that the water was standing in those spots. But other than that, it was really impressive. I was excited to see that. Now that's the emergency management, but airport, if you haven't been out to the airport in a while, you might want to get out there and get a good look at what used to be, because we're about to step into a whole new era of airfield electric and lighting. And it's going to be safer than ever. It's going to be more dependable than ever. We've already determined that our grounding, and Jack, you'll appreciate this, that we had basically no grounding.
Yeah.
We'd get a lightning strike and lose the entire system. It's already better. We had lightning strikes over the weekend. One hit our weather equipment, and I watched it on camera this morning, and the thing glowed for about 4 seconds after the lightning strike, and it knocked it offline for about 30 minutes. It came right back. So it's already much more improved than it was. Yeah.
And those guys are working pretty much 7 days a week out there.
They are exactly working 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, because if they get finished with our job within the allotted time, then they get the rest of that time as vacation before the next airport kicks off. So right now they're working about 15 days ahead of schedule. So it was going to be an 80-day project, and they're expected to get it done in about 65 days now. So, and that's in spite of all the rain. So they're really working hard. They've got really good crew, really good supervision. Couldn't be happier with safety. I couldn't be happier with our resident project representative. I know everything that's happening as it happens, or even before. So,
You know, whenever you took over the position of emergency management director, everything, I was a little bit concerned about that, thinking that you couldn't get everything done. We need to give you another position, because you're not quite busy enough yet.
I feel like Marco Rubio a little bit.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Is
No,
that good
thank
enough?
you, Mike. I appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for all the support too. It was a big honor the other night just to be nominated against some of those folks, and and you know, the people that have won it in the past to fill those shoes. I do a lot of that around here. If you haven't noticed, I fill big shoes. I got here, I filled Gene Johnson's shoes, not quickly and not easily, but I managed to do it. And then, you know, now with Rick McCluster retiring as the EMC, filling those shoes was not easy. And so I feel like I've got a pretty good control of that, or a grip on it now, but those are the biggest shoes of all, if you ask me, right there behind me. So.
You know, I'd like to say some more, Mike is up here, that airport, people don't realize it's really a big gateway to our community.
Oh, yeah.
As far as the people that come into the airport. I mean,
You'd be surprised, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised at the people that come there. And they're the ones that, a lot of times, they come in to look at a piece of property, or they look at an investment, and it's not just a house. It could be a neighborhood, a development. But their time is valuable to them. And so they have the wherewithal to get here and leave by aircraft, and that's that mile of highway that we have out there at the airport is the way that they get in and out of our town.
it's worth millions of dollars.
And again, I'll pull back the curtain just a little bit, but we don't have the final numbers yet on the impact study that the state puts out about every dozen years or so. In the last one, well, it was a decade ago. The last one was in 2016, 17, and then the deliverable was in 18. We were at $15.4 million in economic output for the Aransas County area, the airport was. Already, we're sitting at $41 million for this next one. So
Good gracious.
that's how much it's grown. And it's not just the airport, it's the community too. There's a lot more dollars moving around. And when you compare us to other airports around the state, we're on par with Galveston as far as our output. But our community is a lot smaller than Galveston, obviously, but we're putting out the same amount of dollars that Galveston Airport is. So, anyway.
Well, thank you.
Yep, thank you
I
very much.
appreciate you.
Yep,
Thank you
very much. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we came back from conference and we had a speaker. He talked about, you know, your mindset coming into work and being positive. So instead of saying, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, say, "Hey, tell me something good." That's what that was for. Renee's lucky she's not here.
She's out taking care of some problems that aren't
He
good.
probably doesn't have anything good to say right now.
Some pungent problems.
So we had a workshop scheduled directly after this meeting, a budget workshop. I had to cancel that. I had some notice requirements that were not posted to be in compliance with the Open Meetings Act. So we're going to hear those on the 29th and 30th. So, yep. So that's getting rescheduled, but we do have a special meeting
Tomorrow at 2.
at 2 where we're discussing insurance, health insurance. So if anybody has reports about items of community interest, I think we hit it all. We don't need to go into executive session, so do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Cheney,
Yes.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Hi, we are adjourned. Thank y'all very much.